today with us Dr. Ramesh Kothari sir to deliver a lecture as well as also as a chief guest for the valedictory function. Uh, he is a former dean, Faculty of Education and Psychology in the Maharaj Sayaji Rao University of Barodara, Vadodara. Also, his other academic qualification is B.Ed, M.Ed, PhD, MSc. He has a vast teaching experience. He has started his journey way back in the year 1978 as an assistant teacher. And also he has continued the journey as a professor in Department of Education of the same university, that is Maharaja Sarjirao University, Baroda. Then also Dean Faculty of Education and Psychology, Vice Chancellor of Veer Narmand, South Gujarat University, Surat. He has also headed and coordinated various departments of the same university. Also, he was a coordinator for Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University, Ahmedabad of Vadodara Subcenter. Also, he was conveyor of MPhil program, BA program, M.Ed program. He has also guided several PhD students, also have guided MPhil students, have successfully completed n number of research projects, have published research papers, actively working as a editorial board member, advisory board member, have published books also, many books, edited and reviewed also many books. Also, he has translated and edited two mathematic books. Also, he has been associated as a member of various academic bodies. So, indeed, it is really a pleasure and honor for all of us to have such a learned person here to end this 8 days NEP orientation and sensitization course. So, again, I welcome Kothari sir, and I would now hand over the session to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Namaskar.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
So
afternoon, sir. Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody now. So, friends, we will begin. Welcome to this session. The topic for today is current scenario in higher education in India. Actually, we were supposed to continue up to 5:30, but I received a call that after 4 o'clock there will be valedictory function. So we have to cut short. So let's go for current scenario. So I will try to cover first the quantitative expansion in higher education, number one. Quantitative expansion in higher education. Then we will go for objectives of higher education. Since you are already teacher in colleges and university, we should know objectives of higher education. Then we will go to weaknesses of higher education. Then if time permits, we will go to challenges in higher education. Right. So at present, quantitative, first topic we start now. The topic is current scenario in higher education, quantitative expansion. So how many universities are there as on today?
So 1200 universities.
I will give you first one reference. So you note down that reference. If time permits, sometimes you read it. All India Survey of Higher Education. Write all capital letters AISHE. All India Survey of Higher Education. Is it clear? Ashok? 98.
Participants are muted because कि disturb हो जाता है, mic खुला रह जाता है किसी के साथ.
Published time and again, not so regular, but I have gone through, which is 202021. It has 322 pages, 13 MB PDF available online. So you can search for it. All India Survey of Higher Education, 2020 to 21, 320 pages and 30 MB PDF. And if at all you want number, www dot, I hope you are writing, www dot AISHE, small, AISHE dot, पहले www dot, then AISHE dot gov dot in. www.aishe.gov, small letters, in. So you can refer this, you will get, if at all you want to deliver a lecture on higher education, it's quite useful. So data is almost, you can say, 5 years old from this. But other than someone told me in such similar lectures that now it has gone to more than 1300 universities. 1300 universities. But let us pick this, and it says that we have, according to this survey, 1113 universities were listed in AISHE portal. 1113. And out of them, State Public University, 403. State Public University. State Private University, 365. State Private University, 365. Institution of national importance. There are certain institutions like IITs, IIMs. They are considered as an institution of national importance. They are 149. Deemed universities. Deemed universities, in bracket you write private. They are 80. 80 in number. Central University, 51. Central University, 51. Deemed University, government aided. Deemed University, government aided, 34. Then State Open University. State Open University is 14. State Private Open University, 1. And Central Open University is 1. Which one can you name? Central Open University. Can anyone tell which is the Central Open University? Yes, madam, Neelam madam. Trupti madam. I hope you are not mute.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it IGNOU, sir?
Yes, somebody has written correct. Indira
That is what
Gandhi.
I wanted to say,
Indira
but
Gandhi
my mic
National
was
Open
mute.
University.
Yeah.
I was the
Delhi.
first one to answer. I wanted to answer first, but my mic was muted.
Indira
Ignore.
Gandhi National Open University, Delhi.
Okay, but that answer is correct. Central Open University is Indira Gandhi National Open University, right? And any deemed university, can you name?
Yes, sir. Can't hear your voice.
Huh?
Question repeat, please.
Deemed university.
Central
I think
Institute of Buddhist Study, Ladakh.
Hmm?
Central Institute of Buddhist Studies, Ladakh.
Okay.
There
One
are
I
many
Central
know.
Institute of,
deemed universities, sir.
Central
In Pune
Institute of
only there are
Technology,
4 5 deemed
Assam.
university.
What is deemed university? Any idea? It is written deemed to be university. They can give degrees. And in Gujarat, I know one private and one aided. Government aided university. One is Gujarat Vidyapit, established in 1920 by Rashtrapita Mahatma Gandhi. And another is private medical university, that is Sumandip. Somebody also told that there is third university, but still I could not verify. But like that, deemed universities, government deemed universities are 34 and private are also there. But here, what is the condition? That they are supposed to promote particular philosophy. They are discipline specific. Second answer is not that correct, but they are supposed to promote particular philosophy. It is according to UGC Act. I think Act number 56/3. From that it comes, that is the deemed university. So Gujarat Vidyapit follows Gandhian principles. Gandhiji's philosophy they follow. If you visit Gujarat Vidyapit in the morning, there will be a sound system where bhajans are being recorded, bhajans are there. All students are involved in cleanliness, the basic principle of Gandhiji. Then they will have a charkha, you know charkha. So they are involved in that. They are supposed to go for a jabba lenga or khadi. Khadi is compulsory there. That is one. Second, I said private. They are promoting medical education. So all the courses related to medicine, they are there. So like that, this you have to learn. Now Central University. Who is funding Central University?
Central government.
Central University is being funded by the central government. Earlier, at least when I was student, I was knowing only 5 central universities in India. One was JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University, Delhi. Another was Jamia Millia Islamia. Third was Banaras Hindu University. Fourth was Aligarh Muslim University. And fifth is Delhi University. So these are the central universities. They have affiliated colleges also, and some of them, they do not have affiliated colleges. I think Delhi has a number of affiliated colleges. But if you come to the Central University, Gujarat, they don't have any affiliated colleges. So that provision may be there. And recently, means the government at present, they have decided to have one central university in each state. So some of the states are having more than one also. Karnataka, now there is a central university, Karnataka Central University. Gujarat, we have central university. Punjab, Batinda Central University. Kerala, Kasaragod, that is a central university. Like that, they have reached to the number 51, fully funded by central government. And state universities means the central university, their act comes from the parliament. And who is the chancellor? Chancellor will be the president of India, and she or he has right to nominate his person as a chancellor. In all state universities, governor, Rajapal, is the chancellor of the university and funded by state. Here he cannot nominate anybody. He himself is there. And now almost all private university, they have used the word provost instead of vice chancellor. Provost. Otherwise, vice chancellor position is considered as next to the chancellor of, that is Rajapal. But provost, for provost, there is no provision. So these are all the universities. And if you go to the enrollment wise, that is gross enrollment ratio, that is very less, you can say somewhere 17.5 total. Male is 68, 16 point is male, 18.4 is female. And such another law is Nagaland, where 15.5 male, 19.3 female, and total 17.3. And Tripura, and only 19.2. Highest, if you considered Chandigarh, 66.1, Puducherry, 60.0. That is more than 60% there. So this is the status of enrollment in the universities. Now, if you see enrollment wise, student wise, it is said 56% are in general, arts, commerce, science, like that. 6% in agriculture. So agriculture, you can say it has increased. Earlier, in one data of before, you can say 10 years, agriculture was not even 1%. Enrollment of students in agriculture was not even 1%. So now within 10 years, it has gone to 6%. Law earlier was only 1.93%, 2011. And in 2000, it has not gone much. It has gone to only 2%. Medical, 6%. This time they have given Sanskrit also separately. Sanskrit scholars are 2% only. Science is quite less. Earlier it was 18%. Now I think it has gone to 30%. Science. But why I am worrying about the science? Engineering also, you can say engineering earlier it was 17%. But now they have given the technical classification is different. So university as per specialization, I said that arts there were 39 earlier, science 18.4. Now I am a bit worried about the science. I don't know, do you agree or not? But if at all you want to promote your basic education, then basic research, fundamental research, pure research, then I think you should go for more students in science. But what is the position nowadays? If you study little bit trend about the enrollment, then majority people, first preference, I think before 20 years, it was medicine was the first. Second was engineering. Now I don't know. People say, while interviewing some of the people, they say, sir, medical has become bit expensive. Engineering, Then comes the paramedical, Ayurveda, homeopath, then pharmacy. Then also, of late we started BCA and MCA, Master of Computer Application and Bachelor of Computer Application. MSc IT also has started, Master of Science in IT, Technology. So choices are there. And even in some of the colleges, you will get with little leave. They will, I think, reduce also percentage also in enrollment. So then people will go to science if at all your parents are not rich, your pocket is not full of money, you will go to science. Otherwise, science average attendance or percentage wise, it is 50 to 60. If you are having the higher percentage, everybody will try to go to other disciplines. That is the market value for them is higher. But I said that even if you come here in BSc, any subject, now of late we have many subjects, we have biotechnology, microbiology, biotechnology, so many subjects, even environmental science, so chances are there. But out of them, how many will go to master? Out of them, how many will go to master? Because there are many avenues open for them. After BSc, you can go to MBA. After BSc, you can go to MSW also. After BSc, you can go to the LLB also. Now, of course, the trend is integrated. Integrated. You will get BSc, B.Ed, BA, B.Ed like that. BSc, LLB, MSc, LLB like that. So that is my worry, that if more and more people, scholar people with higher percentage will go to science, they continue up to masters, they continue up to PhD, then we can expect some good results. That is my personal opinion. Then, of course, medicine, there are about 4% people. Veterinary science, we called India as a land of agriculture, but veterinary science, not even the 0.5%, right? And Sanskrit, now they have said that 2%, because emphasis is on our Indian knowledge system to recall our culture, right from Vedas to Upanishad, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Gita, that's it. So this is what is the quantitative expansion of higher education. So we are increasing and increasing, but private universities are also increasing in number, subject to the state universities, right? So here you can refer, only thing what I said, that you can refer to All India Survey of Higher Education. You will get enough details out of that, right? Then we go to the objectives of higher education. According to you, what are the objectives? आप बताएं ना. According to why we should go for higher education. Yes, anyone? Yes, Rupa. Yes, no answer. Raju, Dabade. Vandana, Ashok, Chaya, Mitali. Are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Then no response. Response.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm asking you a question that what are the objectives of higher education according to you? Yes, Rohit ji Kamble, 71. Vandana ji,
Sir, impact advanced knowledge,
yeah.
develop impact advanced knowledge and develop critical thinking.
Develop.
Critical thinking.
Okay. You are on right line. Now, if you refer our document, which is known as National Education Policy 2020, MHRD, Government of India. And before that also there was one draft in 2019, part 3 of the draft. Chapter 9, 10 and 11, they are emphasizing on this. And now you can list, if at all you are interested in writing, critical thinking, as he said, that what should be the goal of higher education in abroad, irrespective of your discipline, whether you are in education, you are in management, but you must have a critical thinking, number one. Number two is communication skill. These are not my words, these are the words from the document. Critical thinking, communication, problem solving. Problem solving. Then creativity. Creativity. Then cultural literacy. We have to understand the cultural of various states because we are in a very country where so many states are there and culture wise we are different. Not all state, but within state also there are particular communities. They have their tradition and customs. Next is global outlook. Then teamwork. Global outlook. Then teamwork. Working in team, that is very much important. Then ethical reasoning. Nowadays, people talk a lot about the ethics, ethical reasoning. Then, so I hope you are clear. Intellectual curiosity, scientific temper, creativity, spirit of service, good, well-rounded, and creative individual. That was a single line word in National Policy on Education, Chapter 2, Higher Education, 9.2 para. Develop good, well-rounded, and creative individuals. This is the responsibility, whatever you are doing. Now, do you think that is it being done? Is it being done? How do you react? Because this we had been insisting time and again, all such things. We had been insisting through our school curriculum, through our college and university curriculum. But there is no research, you can say, that how far we have reached to achieve these particular goals. Because people are not clear with the goals. Teachers are not clear with the goals. You being a teacher in higher education, at least whatever I told you, you must know critical thinking, creative thinking, communication skill, teamwork, cultural literacy, problem solving. All these things you should know. And you should try to see that whatever you teach, but your students should develop this. In 1986, there was another policy, NEP, and they have insisted on 10 points. They have insisted on 10 points. They were history of India's freedom movement. At least we should know that how people had been struggling to get independence, how many lost their lives, and how many have suffered. So this also we should do. Second is constitutional obligations. What is our constitution and what we are supposed to do? That also was insisted there. Content essential to nurture national identity. You should teach such points where you feel that I am Indian. मैं भारतीय हूँ और भारतीय होने का मुझे गर्व है. Then India's common cultural heritage. Now it has come in the form of IKS, Indian Knowledge System. You might have also heard something. India's common cultural heritage. Now under the name of IKS, in such a course also one lecture is organized, but that is not enough. Still, I think we have to evolve a well-designed IKS at a master level and many courses. It is not simply 90 minutes or a 3-credit course. We should think on that. How many universities are there? How many scientists were there earlier? Aryabhat kaun tha? And everything we should know. That is India's common cultural heritage. Then egalitarianism, democracy and secularism. These are our fundamental principles in our constitution. So this also we are supposed to know. Next point was equality of sexes. That is gender. Gender is again, I think, time and again it is coming, but gender equality. And when I was talking to you about the gross enrollment ratio in 3 states, it was very low, but women's literacy was higher, or women enrollment is also higher. So that's what we are progressing. So equality of gender, then protection of environment. I don't know, still we are not sensitive about this. Protection of environment. Rather, it should be preservation of environment. More and more trees. Removal of social barriers. Whatever the barriers are there in society, whether it is Sati Pratha or Dahej Pratha, and many things, superstition, that we should try to remove. But now people had become aware. At least they have started thinking on this. Then observation of small family norms. That people had started. Today you will find thousands of families with single child. Thousands of families with single child. And I think before 70 years, thousands of families with 5 to 6 children. So that we have followed, observation of small. Then inculcation of scientific temper. That is again emphasized. So these are the goals of higher education in NEP. Though NPE also I said, this I have quoted from NPE 1986. And before that I told you about NEP 2020. Right. Of course, like that there are many. If you go to Millennial Development Goal, you put a word in Google, capital M, capital D, capital G, and small s, Millennial Development Goals. And you will get eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. Now these two words said again coin. Now there is another word, SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. You put in your Google capital S, capital D, capital G, and small s. MDG, Millennium Development Goals, and Sustainable Development Goals. Then you will get, but they have a separate things. Zero hunger they have put. Zero hunger. They are 17 in number. This Millennium Development Goals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. भूखमरा को कैसे नष्ट किया जाए, माल न्यूट्रिशन को कैसे टेकल किया जाए. So research भी ऐसा कोई नहीं करते हैं. There is hardly any research on this topic. Poverty also. Poverty wise, at least per capita income, those who are from the field of economics, they can see that per capita income is increasing. Right? Then here also the thing is repeated, gender equality and empower movement. Gender equality, jatiya samanta, and gender, women को empower करो, women को educate करो, reduce child mortality. बच्चे 5 की साल से कम में काफी बच्चे they could not survive, they die because of either health facilities or because of malnutrition, whatever it may be. So this is the पूरी दुनिया सोचती है. Improve maternal health. माता का स्वास्थ्य अच्छा होना चाहिए. That also has been there. Then combat HIV, AIDS, malaria, and other disease. We don't have still medicine for AIDS. We don't have still medicine for malaria now enough available, but cancer also still it is not within control. And ensure environmental sustainability. So that is again earlier also I said that it is protection or preservation of environment. Now Millennium Development Goals also says, and develop a global partnership. We see the global outlook. So here these things had also come. So these are Millennium Development Goals. Now, do you think, can you do anything on this? Like that Sustainable Development Goals are also there. Sustainable Development Goals are also there. They are 17 in number. So poverty, hunger, all these points are time and again they are repeated. And there are other individuals also, they are making their own contributions. But Sustainable Development Goals also you should keep in mind while you're teaching, right? No poverty was one of them. Zero hunger, good health and well-being, that is also there. Gender equality, time and again it is come. Clean water and sanitation. So health पर इस ज़्यादा focus है. Then decent work environment and economic growth. Industry, innovation, infrastructure. Like that, there are 17 in number. I will not repeat. So I told you the goals of higher education or objectives of higher education from NEP-2020, NPE 1986, then Millennium Development Goals, and Sustainable Development Goals. So these are the goals of higher education or objectives of higher education, and individual to individual it differs. There are people, I know, once there was one gentleman who came from Sri Lanka. He was involved in Sarvodaya Shamdana movement, and he delivered a lecture in Gujarat Vidyapith. He said that this point should be taken care of, environment. So time and again, entire world and India is also focusing on environment, clean environment, preservation of environment, protection of forest, all these things. Second is water. I think in Africa, one country, they are facing a lots of crisis about the water. Similar thing is there. So you should, in your college also, you make a provision of water harvesting. पानी का बचाव कैसे किया जाए, उसको भूगर्भ में कैसे डाला जाए. नहीं है तो आप ट्राई करिए. That will be the impact of this program. कि आप क्या करके आए, संभाजी नगर जाके आए. कितना दिन का ये प्रोग्राम है आपका? 5 दिन. Ruby?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how many days program is there? 8 days.
Yes,
So
sir.
if someone asks you, what is the impact of this? Then you should tell that एक
Yes, sir.
gentleman ने सिखाया कि how to go for water harvesting. पानी का बचाव कैसे किया जाए, पानी का वेस्ट को
Conservation,
कैसे रोका जाए.
water conservation with rainwater. There are
Yeah, it is
systems now
of course,
available.
because I visited about 81 institutions
Yes,
during
sir.
my NEC, and I have seen that we also emphasize that this harvesting of the water, because we in
Yes, sir.
colleges there are 3-4 buildings are there. Terrace is also big, 2,000 by
Yes, sir.
2,000 square feet.
Yes, sir.
And if 2-inch water also will fall,
Yes,
then
sir.
it will go to the land. It's a great contribution.
Yes,
So
sir.
if you do it apart from your teaching, sometimes these activities, that will be
Yes.
appreciated.
Yes, sir.
That is
We
the
are doing
impact
it.
of
That is why
this.
immediately I answered your question because we are doing
Oh,
on that all that.
so
Thank you,
nice.
sir.
Then clothing. This is Sri Lanka's movement, but when he was talking in India, he was talking about this clothing. There are people, they might have 100 shirts and 100 pants. There are madams, they have 100 saris and 100 suits. Hardly you are using a piece of suit twice or thrice in a year.
Sir, can I answer?
Yeah.
Yesterday only we distributed saris and medicine and dresses to the needy people. Yesterday only we distributed it.
So nice. So
Because we should
we
be in our limited physical facilities. We should leave our comfort zone.
so take care
Thank
of
you, sir.
this.
Yes, sir.
लोगों को कपड़ा दीजिए. Help them. Then food.
Yes, sir.
How
Yesterday
much
only we did it.
wasted?
And today you
How
have
much
asked the question.
how
What a
much food is
coincidence.
wasted in hotels and in marriage ceremony? No control. Nobody knows. Everybody will try to taste all items, irrespective of a taste. They will take all items. Then finally, if they feel that this is not according to my level or my taste, they will drop it. And tons of the food is wasted. And on the other side, there are people who are not getting a
Sir,
square meal.
here also I would like to add here and share that our group who is NGO, we have decided whether there is a death ceremony or a marriage ceremony, limited food should be supplied. That is minimum is dal, rice, chapati, bhaji. That's it. That's it. Not
Oh,
more than that.
is it Ruby speaking?
Yes, sir.
Which part,
We
which
have
college you
decided that and it is finalized and those who are not following these rules will be
are? Okay.
punished. Will
Which
be
college?
fined.
Which
Sir, DY
college you are?
Patil Law College. DY Patil Law
Huh?
College, Pimpri, Pune.
For law college where?
Pimpri, Pune, Maharashtra.
It is Pune University or?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, so nice.
Thank
Visited
you,
Pune,
sir. Yes, sir.
visited many times.
Please come to our college also.
Another is housing. That you will say that is none of our business. Leave it. Healthcare. Now, Rashtriya Shiksha Niti has emphasized a lot on healthcare. I think in the beginning chapter also they are talking well-being and healthcare. Then
Sir,
communication.
yesterday we gave 700 people multivitamin tablets.
Okay.
Multivitamin tablets, 1,000 ladies we have given yesterday.
Oh, so nice. Now, communication skill. Most of the interviews we are facing, we see that people are weak. I don't say you should speak in English only. You can speak in any language, but communication skill should be improved. Then energy wise, now electricity we are generating. We are using solar villages. I think in Gujarat, there is one place, Modera, Surya temple is there. Entire village is solar energy. right? Education and spiritual and cultural needs. This is what is said by the ICJ in his convocation address to Gujarat. So there are many common points here, and you can do okay. So critical thinking, what is critical thinking? What is critical thinking? Any idea? क्या है?
ते 27 मागची डेट आहे ती जुना आहे ते तेव्हापासून इथंच पडेल.
Anyone else? Neelam Patel, roll number 99. Mute.
खाली नको वर
Neelam,
डेट केली दुरुस्त डेट केली दुरुस्त आदेश आहे का तो बघा
किसी का माइक चालू हो गया है.
Sir.
Yes, Neelam. You are
Yes,
from where?
I am from Parul University, Vadodara.
Which university?
Parul University.
Parul University, Goa, Surat or Baroda? Baroda. Which department?
सगळं मी कॉपी केलं तिथलं आणि इकडे पेस्ट केलं दुसरीकडे.
Which department?
कट पेस्ट करता मग ते सगळे पेज येतात.
Pharmacy department, sir.
Which one? Pharmacy.
पुन्हा त्याचा सुनिवार
I'm a regular visitor.
पण ते तारीख बदलू ना.
हा तारीख बदलायला लागेल. नाही तर मग याच राहू दे इथे ऍड्रेस बदलू फक्त. राहणार आहे. वाव सरांचं राहू द्या. दासवंदे मॅडमचं करू.
हो तुमचं काढा ना. याच्यावर काढा.
किसी का माइक चालू हो गया है.
Yes, sir.
So these are the higher education objectives. So you as a team should keep in mind you have to work in a team, right? That's the best part here, right? Now, third point after that. So here you can refer the NEP document which is already available. And you can go through 9 caption 9.2 NEP. So that somebody is speaking in between.
2 आणि इथे खाली खाली केली. 2 वारबीर नाही टाकेल आपण.
5 नाही सर 12 फेब्रुवारी.
रोल नंबर 17.
ते इथं महाराज पूर्ण टाकेल.
Mute your mic. Roll number 17.
आता प्राध्यापकाचं काढा. देऊ ना प्रिंट हे. 2 देऊ का मग सर याच्या प्रिंट? याच्या वाऊळ सरांच्या एकच दिवशी
टाकले गप्पा बरं उलट.
About in 17 कौन है भाई जरा बंद करो ना माइक.
सर कोठारी सर आप कर सकते हो, आप होस्ट हो वहाँ पे.
Oh, so I was on critical thinking, creative thinking. Question is whether can we do this in our college? आप बोले कि I am from pharmacy, someone will say I am technology, someone will say I am from arts. Is it possible? Creativity, critical thinking. Or you can say only educated people had critical thinking and creative thinking. Agree? Mridila Desh 82.
Yes, sir.
Can we do this? No, you said which question? I said that only educated people, they have a critical thinking and creativity. Agree?
No, sir.
No, sir, I do not agree to that. I do not
Oh.
agree to that.
Oh.
Because we see there are many people who are not really very educated. In spite of that, they are successful entrepreneurs and they are doing really well in life. So I
So
don't
that is-
think.
That is the weaknesses of our education system. I will give a simple example. I don't know whether it is a critical thinking, creative thinking, but you can relate it to that. Once one gentleman was crossing the bridge on the river, and all of a sudden he realized midway that there is a puncture in one tire. It was a bridge. It was puncture. Basically, engineer. Now, what to do? He had a spare tire. Extra tire था उसके पास. तो उसने सोचा चलो मैं निकालता हूँ. Tire निकाला. But it meant what happened? It was a bridge. There was little vibration. And he has removed 4 tire nut and bolt. All 4 nut and bolt, because of vibration, they have fallen in the river. चारे नट बोल्ट नदी में गिर गए. Now he was absolutely confused. क्या करना चाहिए ऐसी सिचुएशन में? ऐसी सिचुएशन में what should we do? He was confused being engineer also. But then a farmer was passing from that. Not with engineering degree or something. A farmer was passing. He could read the face of this gentleman, engineer. He said, sir, what happened? Can I help you? ठीक है यार, in such a situation, we are ready to take the help of anybody. So he said, yes, sir, come. Then he said, see, now listen carefully. He said, आपका 3 टायर तो अभी भी साबुत है, all right है, perfect है, 3 टायर. तीनों में से एक नट बोल्ट निकाल दीजिए. There are 4 नट बोल्ट होता है, तो 3 टायर से एक नट बोल्ट निकाल के उसको प्रॉपरली हैंडल करो और आपका एक्स्ट्रा टायर को फिट कर दो. Then if you will go 3-4 kilometers, then a garage is there. So he followed. He could do it. So this idea has not come to engineer. A farmer could do this, right? So is it creative? I don't know, he's talking to me or he's talking somewhere else. So what do you feel here? Who is more creative? Whose thinking is critical? Is it a farmer or engineer?
Farmer.
So we don't want to establish that these are not correlated or related, but this is one example. Another such example, that one company was there, mainly involved in production of car design करते थे, and within their garage only, within their workshop, they design a very nice car by following all the indicators and all mechanism and everything. And now car is ready after the 2-3 months or 4 months sincere effort. Car is ready now. Now they want to take it to showcase for marketing. But when it was passing through that, driver could realize that it touches the surface of the gate, top of the gate, where there is some friction. So here they realized that this will damage the car. What to do now? What you will do now here, Vaishali ji?
सर फ्लोरिंग कम कर दीजिएगा.
हाँ,
फ्लोरिंग जो है नीचे का बेस उसको कम करना पड़ेगा.
Okay. So like that, there are many advice. Somebody says को gate को तोड़ दो. Somebody you said that flooring को कम कर दो. Many things. There were engineers because it was a new company and experts, engineers, those who are in that come. But in between, watchman came. And he advised to the driver कि ड्राइवर साहब सभी टायर में से थोड़ी थोड़ी हवा निकाल दो. आपको कोई और जाना नहीं है. यू हैव टू ब्रिंग इट टू द शोरूम ओनली. तो ऑल 4 टायर्स में से थोड़ी थोड़ी हवा निकाल दो एंड देन ट्राई कि वेदर इट इज स्टिल टचिंग एंड फ्रिक्शन इज देयर. घर्षण होता है वहां ऊपर से. टायर में से थोड़ी थोड़ी हवा निकाल दी और गाड़ी बाहर निकल गई. सो कौन क्रिएटिव है यहाँ? So creativity is none of anybody's business. Any educated, any illiterate person also from their experience can do it, right? These two examples somewhere I have read and told you, but one example I have come across. Once I was conducting the uh, PhD entrance test in 2014 in university, and 1,400 students appeared. 1,400 students appeared for PhD entrance examination. On that day, we have a very nice software and nice machine, and everything was there. People from company had also come. That IT engineer, computer engineer, and MCA, master of computer, all these people were there. And they said, sir, you will be able to declare, since it is an examination where OMR sheet is given, we can declare the result within 1 hour only. I was also very happy being a director of the PhD entrance examination. Fine, I said, okay, examination is over. I also declared that you can have the cup of tea, and after 1 or 2 hours, you inquire with us that we are able to give you the result. Okay, then we started. Then when the OMR sheet was placed on machine or computer, whatever it may be, machine doesn't tried a lot. This MCA people, then IT computer engineers, and everybody tried, but we miserably failed. Then that was not possible. Then in between, my peon came there. Kothari sir, can I help you? I said, definitely, because we are all in trouble. If you can help, that's fine. He came and said that, sir, breadth of this, उनका जो लेंथ है और ब्रिथ है, पौड़ाई, वो थोड़ा ज्यादा है इस सीट का. I said, क्या करें? I had given him some option that take some blank sheets. I asked people that you write down some answers randomly without looking the paper, but something should be there in the answer sheet, OMR answer sheet, and you cut it properly, because you say width of this page is more. He has very nicely cut it and placed it on the computer. It was accepted. Now this nobody realized, those who have designed the OMR sheet. Now first task for me was to declare that today we will not be able to declare the result, because there are 1400 answer sheet. You have to go for press cutting after proper measurement as per the suggestion of the peon. So we said that now we will declare it that. This is my personal experience. And after that, I asked that peon that what is your qualification? He said, sir, I'm 10 pass. I said, how have you learned? Okay, I see observing the people like you working in the field, and that's why I have learned. So experience is great father here, right? So this is what we are supposed to do. So if at all you want to achieve this, kya karna chahiye? What should we do? Situation based learning hona chahiye. You put some situation, instead of bombarding lecture, you put some situation before the students. You put some problems before the students, and you will come across that. Let them give the time and let them solve the problem. In Parul only I have seen. Once I was the chief guest at that, and I have seen that people were working, some 40 groups were there. They were from engineering side, and they were assigned some problems. And they were given some 36 hours to work on that. Tea, everything, breakfast and everything was ready. If at all you want to take rest, that was also available. But every group was exposed to the different problem. And they were asked to solve this. So, nicely conducted experiment. But it happens once in a year. But it should happen in every college once in a month. What are our problems? Students' problems, water harvesting problems are there, hunger problem is there, traffic problem is there. Whatever is there, you must have a list, and student, according to their expertise, group form karne maybe you give them enough flexibility and allow them to do that. Then you will be able to do this. So now we have to shift our approaches from simply talking some sort of this activity based or problem solving. So if this all goes together, critical thinking is there, creativity is there, that will lead to the a problem solving, and that will ultimately have the communication skills also. So this is what about the objectives. So we have to think like this. What are our problems? Local level problems, state level problems, nation level problems, and world level problems. And try to have a dialogue, try to have a discussion. People should communicate. Okay. So this is what is second point in objective. And how to do it? Of course, there is another technique also, but I will not go for that. Seminar as a technique, not our international and national seminar. Seminar should be there as a continuous practice. They will come with presentation and we will be discussing. But of course, that will take another half an hour, so I will not go for that. Now we will go for the third point, that is weaknesses of higher education. बताइए, what are the weaknesses of higher education? सरकार, मैडम, माधवी लिखते हैं, माधवी नहीं लिखते हैं. Yes, madam. I don't know I am able to reach to you or not.
Lack of various teaching learning facilities and
Education
lack of
system.
faculties. Hello?
Yes, Rupa madam.
Lack of experiential learning.
Okay, Chaya. What are the weaknesses of higher education system?
Lack of experiential learning.
Lack
of experiential learning.
Lack of experiential learning. So that's what I emphasize, that situation should be given to them and they should be exposed to authentic learning experiences. I hope you agree to this. Authentic learning experiences. So there is one word which is also used in national policy on education. That is, we should go for world-class education. Now, what is world-class education? Still we are with the weaknesses, but the word has come that we should situation-based or experience learning. So that's why I'm turning it to we are missing world-class education also. There was a very good book. I don't know whether it is available online, offline. Even I could not get, but somewhere I read Yong Jao, Y-O-N-G. You write down sometimes if you get the time, read. Y-O-N-G-J-H-A-O. And he has given 8 indicators of world-class learning. 8 indicators. He said that go away from marks. Marks, go away from marks. Students should get right opportunities. What you suggested, experiential learning, situation-based learning. And I say that world-class education is right opportunity and right students, right opportunity. That should be given. So here comes the aptitude level of, we enter our student without any aptitude. And then there is a frustration and so many things. Second is, don't go by the dictatorial nature. Yahan to everything is decided by the university. Passing level is also decided by the university. How many questions will be there? That is also decided by university. Passing level kya hai? First class level kya hai? Everything, right? So that should be taken care of. Another word which is that it should be broad and flexible. Broad and flexible education should be there. Every year there should be a change, right? And one word was there, that is authentic learning experiences. Authentic learning experiences. What is that authentic? What is authentic learning experiences? How to swim, you will deliver a PPT. How to swim in a river, you will deliver a PPT and you will tell them. Is it authentic learning experience? Yes, kuch to boliye. You people are very silent and I talk of communication skill. Neelam ji?
No, sir. It's not authentic learning.
So you should take them to the swimming pool, not at the river, but you should go to the swimming pool and you should demonstrate that, right?
Yes.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
authentic. That is authentic learning experience. There are people, they don't discriminate between the trees. Ek example I have seen that one person from agriculture gold medalist, he has gone to village and there were some farmers standing under the tree. Then this boy said that from this tree, you might not be producing 100 kgs of चीकू. ये पेड़ पर से आप 100 किलो चीकू भी नहीं प्रोड्यूस करते होंगे. तो सभी खेडूत ने उसको प्रणाम किया कि बेटा ये चीकू का पेड़ नहीं है, ये अमृत का पेड़ है, जामफल गुआवा का पेड़ है. क्या समझ में आया? बीएससी एग्री किया बट कहीं देखा नहीं. कंप्यूटर में बता दिया होगा चीकू का पेड़ और जामफल का पेड़ कंप्यूटर बेस्ड लर्निंग में, बट गांव जाके ही कुड नॉट रियलाइज. सो व्हाट इज नीडेड इज authentic learning experiences. Remember this word very well. Authentic learning experiences is needed. Standardized learning नहीं होना चाहिए. हमारा learning is almost standardized. According to need we should change. MBA में भी ये शुरू हुआ है ना अभी कि पहले फाइनेंस MBA फाइनेंस था and nobody think, but now they've introduced MBA forensic audit. In Parul they have started. And my son is faculty there, that's why I know. He only initiated this and it was started very quickly. Otherwise, all universities, government funded, aided university, to start one course, it will take 1 year. First, it will go to Board of Studies. Then second, it will go to faculty boards. Then third, it will go to Academic Council. Fourth, it will go to Executive Council. And if it is done, fine. Otherwise, if somebody has raised objections in Executive Council, it will be collapsed. But now some university can take that initiative because we are bounded by rules that Board of Study can be called only once. Academic Council can be called only thrice, like that. So that is all you can say dictatorial. Somebody's rules and regulations are dictating us. Okay, so that was first point you have raised, very nice point, that it is a experiential learning is missing, experience-based learning is missing, situation-based learning is missing, right? And for that you have to go out. It is not within the four walls of the classroom. You should take them. You should take them to a commerce person should go to bank, a person engineering should go to industries, they should go to workshop, all other things. That is necessary. Anyway, that's a good point somebody suggested. Now, second thing, it is said somewhere I read in our national policy से पहले एक report आया था, draft report of national education policy. And in that it is written, our resources are limited. Is it true? आपकी कॉलेज या यूनिवर्सिटी में व्हाट आर द रिसोर्सेस? डबाडे साहब बोलिए ना, राजू डबाडे. Yes. Are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Is it correct? Resources are limited.
No, sir. Resources is very limited.
Which college? Private or?
Sir, our government college.
Okay.
Government college in Bihar, sir.
Bihar. Which part of Bihar?
It's a Darbhanga.
Darbhanga. Yes. So resources are limited. But what do you think? Have you seen some private university, good private university? And have you seen their resources?
No, sir.
No. At least I have visited both the times where good things are also there. And other universities, that is a profit making. Anyway, that is also one of the limitations. So second limitation is resources limited. Third is nowadays government has encouraged private organization, private industry, and some business houses, they have started the university. There are plus points also, there are minus points also. Big business houses. I think near Delhi, somewhere Shivnadar University is there. In Jharkhand also, I have visited and I have seen a well-known gentleman who has constructed all roads and everything. An institution is established. I forgot from it is far from Ranchi. I tried to visit, but it was heavy rain, so we could not visit. But there are very good private universities. How it has come? See, privatization is now very common, but some people, visionary people thought that why we should ask MBA people and engineering people from other universities? Why, according to our needs, we prepare it? Every year we need 50 MBAs, 50 engineers. So why should we rely on other university? Let us have our own product according to need. University तो क्या है? There are fixed quota. Mechanical engineering 60, electrical engineering this, art, science, commerce. They said, oh, we are not going to for that. We will be the madam said the first thing, experiential learning. So we will provide them experience within that only. And from that, the concept of professor of experience, excellence is come. Professor of practice. Now UGC says that you can appoint professor of practice. No need of a PhD or no need of SET or NET. If somebody has worked in the industry, he knows the principles of that, then we can invite him for few lectures. A pharmacy people, you can invite a person from pharmaceutical industry, let him come and teach. That is another one. But this started from here, that some in Baroda we have GSFC University, Gujarat State Fertilizer Company University. Then Samani industry, they have also started. So there are industry people, they have started their own universities and real experience. What I said, experiential learning or what authentic learning experiences are given, they have to visit them, that going on. So that is also one thing. Business houses started. I think Shivnadar, I remember because I visited that university for some purpose with the UGC team. Adani University is also there. Nirma University is also there. Like that, there are many such universities. Okay. But in such university, wherever others are there, I had also seen one university I went. It's a big university. Name I will not give. But I was supposed to talk on research. And while inquiring with the students, I realized that they are not even master students also. Audience collect करने के लिए बिठा दिया है. I was surprised that how I will be able to teach them to the research because they were not at all exposed. They were on the graduation. So such universities are also there. Profit motive is encouraged by few private universities. Profit motive is encouraged. Teachers are not paid properly, and all these things are there. As a result, there is a distortion and dissatisfaction of the teachers. Teachers are helpless. That is also not good. And it doesn't mean that in granted colleges, those who work, they are very sincere and committed. That's also not my thesis. Anyway, but another weakness is of that is that profit motive encourages by these universities, and some of them are doing wonderful work. That's also I have seen. Wonderful work. Infrastructure-wise, they are far, far better. Dictator type of things are not there. If you want, there is urgency. Some meetings can be called. Some innovations or innovative courses are to be started that they can do it quickly, right? So dissatisfaction of teachers is big problem. Teachers are sometimes helpless. Then exploitation of teacher, that is also there. Then sometimes parents and students feel that they are being cheated in such universities. So parents and students are cheated. Some people, they simply sell the fake degrees. There are many universities, if you see, fake degrees are there, mass copying is there. All these things are there, right? So these are some of the limitations. Would you like to add anything more? Because you only begin, some madam began with the experiential learning and I extended it further, that resources are limited. Anything further, madam, would like to add? You people don't respond, that is the thing. एक दो नाम तो मैंने बार बार बोला, माधवी जी, माधवी सरकार, थोड़ी देर लाइव हो जाइए ना. Every faculties are rigid to update. Yeah, because you don't have a person. We teach electrical engineering, we teach mechanical engineering. Now they say, yeah, meta electronics, like that. But for that, persons are not available. Like that, I said that if you want to go MBA in forensic audit, then persons are not available. So private university can take that risk, that can take the advantage. Anyway, anybody else would
Lack
like to
of
write? Or
funding,
you can write in the box
lack of
also.
funding to research projects.
Hmm?
Lack of funding to lack of funding to the students'
Funding.
project.
Which institution, government or private?
Government.
Government, because funds are not coming in time. Teachers are
Yes.
not appointed. That's
Yes.
true. Anyway, these are the weaknesses of that. Right. Now, any question and queries? Because now I was told that I have to close down by 4 o'clock. So now what are the challenges? NEP, again go back to NEP. Complete overhaul and re-energizing higher education. That was the word we have used. Complete overhaul. Revisiting education and revolutionize education, and so many words we are using. Here another word has come, overhaul and re-energizing higher education. How to do it? Overhaul. Some flexibility should also be there on the part of difficult. So that was the point mentioned. NEP 2020. Yes, somebody's talking something. No? No response? Vaishali. Dr. Vaishali Ram Teke. I don't know where you are involved. Another challenge which has come now is the multidisciplinary universities. What is that? Multidisciplinary universities. I'm focusing on NEP 2020, multidisciplinary universities and colleges in each district by 2049. That is the target also given. Yes. What is multidisciplinary?
So it is like a person from engineering or technical background can also opt for linguistics or any other branch, could be management or that way.
Okay. See, at present, our all universities are multidisciplinary. But where we are lacking, say, in university, there are many departments. We have faculty of engineering and technology. Within that, we have civil engineers. Within that, we have mechanical engineers. We have production management. We have faculty of science, faculty of arts, faculty of commerce, faculty of social work, faculty of management. But this integration really, Mittal has written something, that integration is missing. Does students from arts or does lecturers or teachers from arts, they go sometimes to science faculty? Not for a cup of tea, but for some intellectual discussion? If you don't speak, you write. In a single university, many departments are there, but that is there. But how to integrate, that is a problem. A very nice example I learned about the multidisciplinary. You just try to listen that. Once I was sitting on the Mangalore airport and flight was a bit delayed. So one gentleman came and he was sitting with me. And at that time I was reading something. He started interacting with me. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I was a professor and what you were teaching." I told them, then I started asking him. Then fortunately, I came to know that he was working in the laboratory in which they have produced the vaccine for corona, COVID vaccine they have produced. Then I started asking few questions and I got full clarity about multidisciplinary. I said, how you have designed or how have you produced this? How many types of the people were there? I have bombarded so many questions. Then he said, "Sir, we had a person from botany. We had a person from zoology. We had a person from chemistry, biotechnology, microbiology, pharmacy, medicine, chemistry, and so on." Then I started asking further what they were doing. I said, "What the person from chemistry will do?" He said, "Ultimately, we are working with compounds and all other things. Chemicals are there. So percentages of chemicals, its side effect by product or something that we have to study. So person from chemistry is there." I said, "Why botany? What help he will do?" He said, "Sir, there are so many medicinal plants, botanical plants, which serves as the medicine." So he had a knowledge. So a group of that, they were helping us. I said, "What hell zoology will do?" He said, "When any medicine is prepared, at least we have to try out now that it must have not any side effect or something wrong should not go. Even if we prepare a solution, you will put it here and you will say it's not burning." So nowadays testing is allowed. Human being testing is not allowed, but animals, but that is also now prohibited. So we need that person. And pharmacy, at least when people want to prepare, so biotechnology, so all these people sitting together, studying, and within 6 months they could do. I don't know, they all were PhDs or nobody was given PhD, no coursework, nothing, no NEP sensitization program, nothing. But they could do within 6 months. How many people involved, you know? Chemistry, biology, that is zoology, botany, chemistry, pharmaceutical science, engineering, chemical engineering, and so many. Medicine, they could do it, sitting together and solving the problem. So that is multidisciplinary. So somebody has written that more than one departments are there, it is multidisciplinary that. But that more than one people, a department, can they sit together to solve the problem? Can they
Yes, sir.
sit
They will
together?
have to sit the yes, sir. They will have to sit together to solve the problem. There could be a problem where there could be a product made by an IT department, and then that application or that product has been sold by management department. We here in our college also provide finance and marketing to engineering students. They can choose their what we say subjects, maybe for 2 credit or 3 credit. We have applied them that they can choose their subjects in marketing and finance as a dual degree. We cannot say dual degree, but yeah, as a subject in 2 credit or 3 credit subject in an entire 4 year semester. So that will go for 2 years from third and fourth year engineering. So they'll have each semester they will have one subject of finance or maybe one subject of marketing, continuing with the engineering. So that is happening here, and it is actually fulfilling a lot.
Okay, that's good thing. But here all teaching faculties, those who are doing research, my advice them, they should sit sometime together and they should solve the problems. You should locate the problems. You start with the local problems. That what are our local problems and how university can help them. I think that is the best part. If really we do that, knowledge of that, that's the best one. Not only for teaching, but for research, that how problem of hunger can be solved. You can invite the people from food and nutrition. You can invite the people from other discipline. You can invite the people from management also. They will survey, right? All other things can be done. How this food can be preserved, which is saved in hotels and all other things, that is there. So this needs to be done. That really will become multidiscipline. But we are now our own discipline. We don't go to other department. We don't even in our own field. Some guides don't allow student to meet other guide. No, you cannot meet him. Right. That's the narrow climate, dictatorial climate. Anyway, so now by 2049, multidisciplinary universities will come. You will be there, but you are doing the research and teaching that. So it's not only that you are teaching in physics and science faculty also, but you will go to technology also, mathematics department also, you will go, and that type of things will be there. Okay. Then autonomous college degree granting colleges will come now. Autonomous college at present they are there. Loyola College, Christian College, Raigada College, I think Jammu Mayer College. These are all autonomous colleges. Earlier condition was changed now that if consecutive 3 cycles, if you are getting A grade, then you can apply for that. So you will go for autonomy. So more funding, more autonomy. You can have a college, have his own curriculum, and all things will be there. Only degree will be given by parenting university. But now in the National Policy on Education, National Education Policy 2020, autonomous college and degree granting colleges also will come. That's as good as universities. So a college can also give the degree. That is there. Right. Then gross enrollment ratio. These are the challenges. I'm taking the last part. Gross enrollment ratio can go to 50% by 2030. I told you that at present, in some state, it is 17% and highest is 66% in Chandigarh. Now, that we have to take to the 50%. I think before few years it was 18. Now I think 2000, I don't know exactly, but it was 26. And now we have to double almost in now 5 years are left. CBCS will be revised. Now it's a big topic, so I will not touch. Choice-based credit system will be revised. That is the challenge, right? So, and of course, establishment of National Higher Education Regulatory Authority. It has already done, I think, last parliament. Name is some different. Otherwise, it is establishment of National Higher Education Regulatory Authority. And National Research Foundation is also there. Yes. Anything, any question, queries? Because 4 we have to wind up. Yes, anything. Rupa. Viva is also there.
Participants, kindly open the camera. सभी लोग कैमरा ओपन करें. Sir, if you want, you can have a discussion for 10 minutes. After that, we can go for the validatory, sir. आप सभी के कोई प्रश्न होंगे तो आप प्रश्न पूछ सकते हो. सभी सहभागी पार्टिसिपेंट जो है, अगर आपके कोई प्रश्न है तो आप प्रश्न पूछ सकते हैं. आपके कोई प्रश्न है तो पूछ सकते हैं. Mitali, you can unmute and you can ask the question. Dr. Mitali?
Yes. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, in government college, I find out that courses are available, faculties are available, facilities are also available, but faculties are very rigid to learning the new things.
What can you suggest?
Sir, I think there should be some strict action that the faculty should promote the student and there should be some strict action, I think. Because sir, I am doing that. I always try to tell the student whatever they want, whatever the difficulties, any subject they have, I will solve out. They can call me anytime. If I'm available in college, I'm at home, I will find out some time for them. But I see that most of the faculties that they have their own time, they will be available on that. After that, don't call, don't message, we will not reply.
That is the attitude of teachers.
Yeah,
maybe
you can
not,
say.
maybe not having the aptitude, but they have clarified the net and they are not interested. Some sort of the dissatisfaction that I have seen. Since last 2018, I had been observing that work culture in colleges and universities is going down. Work culture. We are restricted. हमारा course खत्म हो गया. Mine 14 hours are खत्म. I will not go anywhere. I will not contribute.
And
So
even
that of attitude.
yes, sir. Even I find out that the faculties are teaching from a long time. They have experience more than 10 to 12 years in the same college. But still now they are not go through their syllabus.
That's the reason that why we have gone for privatization.
Yeah, that's true, sir.
That could be one reason, not the sole reason. If you find the factor loading of that attitude of teachers in government and little bit of work culture, So now a person who is getting 1 lakh rupee per month
Right, sir.
and a person getting 50,000 is sincerely working because he knows that any time I may be terminated. So
Right,
this
right, right.
protection and all other things that has rather, it's a matter of disappointment.
That's why the students are very much, they are not ready to come to the school, colleges. They are not ready to come to the colleges. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your answer, sir.
Thank you.
If no questions are there, we can start the valedictory function. Amol, you can start the university song and the banner.
Should I be there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Should I be there?
Yeah. You will conclude, sir. Valedictory address will be delivered by you only. Okay. So, Amol, you can start the university song and the banner.
Okay, sir.
गीत आमुचे आकाशाचे,
गीत आमुचे सागराचे, इतिहासाचे जनावनाचे, गीत आमुचे जागराचे, गीत आमुचे आकाशाचे, गीत आमुचे सागराचे, इतिहासाचे जनावराचे, गीत आमुचे जागराचे.
अभंगाचे ओवीचेही माय बोलीचे माहेर,
वाऱ्यातही मराठीचे दिवे लख घरोघर, संत महंतांचे विरागी, गीत आमुचे वादळाचे, इतिहासाचे जनावराचे, गीत आमुचे जागराचे. तंतु तंतु संघर्षाचा पैठणीत भिनलेला,
नक्षीतच पक्षी पक्षी विजयाचा मिळलेला,
सोन पहाट उदयाचे, गीत आमुचे उजेडाचे, इतिहासाचे जनावराचे, गीत आमुचे जागराचे. समतेचा सूर्य नवा शब्द शब्द उजळून गेला समतेचा संगराचा अर्थ ढाळून गेला विराट विशाल संस्कृतीचे गीत आमुचे जीवनाचे इतिहासाचे जनावराचे गीत आमुचे जनावराचे गीत आमुचे आकाशाचे गीत आमुचे सागराचे इतिहासाचे जनावराचे गीत आमुचे जागराचे
So thank you, Amol. On behalf of UGC Malviya Mission Teachers Training Center, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, I welcome today's chief guest for this validatory function, Dr. Ramesh Kothari sir. Already a brief introduction of our chief guest has been delivered in the technical session. Also, I welcome all the participants of this NEP orientation and sensitization course. This was the 8 working days course in which I think that all the resource person have touched the important part of NEP 2020, and already I have told you that we are very fortunate that the University Grants Commission has started this NEP sensitization, orientation and sensitization course. We had a education policy in the year 1968. We had the education policy in the year 1986. Then we had the program of action 1991. We have National Knowledge Commission 2005. Then we had Committee on Higher Education in 2009, plus we had RUSA. So we have seen past that several reforms were there in higher education system, but this was the first time that the government has thought to to refresh the stakeholders of the higher education regarding the NEP 2020. And you see that we are very fortunate that our center is among the one of the centers in which we have conducted nearly 32 NEP orientation and sensitization course in this past 2.5 years. And many Malviya Mission Teachers Training Centers are striving, surviving for the upliftment of teaching society. So the journey we have started from 27th, in which Honorable former Vice Chancellor of our university, Professor Dr. V.M. Pandri Pandey sir, has delivered his talk. On the second day, we had a talk of Dr. Mrs. Madhuri Deshpande, who is also former Pro Vice Chancellor of SRTM University in Nanded and current Professor of School and Commerce and Management. Then we had a talk of Dr. H.D. Jadhav sir, who was the Dean of Faculty of Science and Technology, University of Mumbai, SNDT, University of Mumbai. Then we had a talk of Dr. Sunita Joshi, who is the national co-convener of Shiksha Sanskriti Uthyanas. On Saturday, we had a talk of Dr. Sinku Kumar Singh, who is a professor and head in Department of Physical Education in SRTM University in Nanded. Then we had Dr. Manjushri Deshpande from Nagpur. She delivered a talk. Then we have Dr. Kundrasala Karbuli. She is associate professor in Malviya Mission Teachers Training Center in Northeastern Hill University, Shillong. And today we had a talk of one of the experienced faculty from the education subject, Dr. R.G. Kothari sir, to deliver a talk. So I hope that all these sessions were fruitful and you have taken something in your bags and you will deliver those things to the students, to the society and to your colleagues, and the objectives of this NEP will be fulfilled. So not taking much time, I would request Dr. Ramesh Kothari sir to deliver a valedictory address to all of us. Sir, kindly unmute, sir.
I think he's left, sir.
Kothari, sir, kindly unmute. Yes, sir, it is requested to deliver a valedictory address.
Thank you very much. Respected Professor D.J. Mahajan, Director of MMTTC, Dr. M.A. Rafi, Assistant Director, my dear participants. It was a pleasure to be with this event this evening, where we were looking to the current scenario of higher education. I would like to summarize 10 points before you for all participants that what we need to do. A little positive attitude in life. First, we ourselves has to cultivate that and then try to, for our students, that a positive attitude in life. I have seen that frustration on the part of teachers across all the levels is increasing. I read one article in Journal of American Research in 1981 about the burnout teachers. Wherever you go, they will talk something negatives also. Nothing is happening, kuch nahi hota hai, this way, that way. Government is not helping, this is not helping. Sometimes head is bad, sometimes dean is bad, like that. So come out from that and what you can do. That's the positive attitude in life we should have. Second point, we have to move that learnability. Learning to learn on one's own. Self-learning should be there. Otherwise, who will teach? I completed 72 and I read All India Survey of Higher Education. I read National Credit Curriculum, Credit Framework rather. I forget to mention that also because we have not dealt with CBCS more. So learning should be there. Zeal for lifelong learning. You should not be satisfied that, okay, orientation is over, this program is over, training program is over. We have gone to the senior scale, selection grade, associate professor. No, go for zeal for lifelong learning. You should go on learning only. That whatever the new dimensions are there in our field, we should try to catch them. Then communication skill. Of course, in all online programs, somehow I think this has disappeared. But we don't have a communication skill. There is no language bar and anything, but our students are also lacking in that. So we should try to develop, and that has been emphasized in National Education Policy 2020, that communication skill. And we should go for not a traditional seminars. We should go for a seminars where they really learn. I had experience of that seminar for 25 years in my life, conducted with master students. Every Monday, every Friday, we had a seminar. Timetable, it is written that 3:15 onwards, no time limit. 3:15 onwards is a seminar. So what we could do here, that first we were explaining the trainees, or not our students only, master student, that what exactly is the seminar. Then how to write paper. 1 or 2 hours about seminar, how to write a paper, absolutely, I think 3-4 hours, how to write paper, how to write reference, again 3 to 4 hours. That we are social science students, which model you should use? for writing a reference. There are a number of models. Chicago model is there, Columbia model is there, but we go for APA, American Psychological Association. Those who are from languages, they can go for MLA, Modern Language Association. I think Gibaldi was the father for that. So you teach them how to write references. That is the exact situation. I will tell them that here is the author, here is the surname, here is the year. Now how to put it in APA form, that you can do, right? So reference writing, then a model presentation from a senior faculty. And here time is not 10 minutes. Our time limit in our national and international seminar also, once I visited near Bangladesh University, after inaugural session, presentation started, the director of the seminar came and told, now we will start with the presentation. You will be given 3 minutes. I was surprised and I was shocked at what you will be able to do in 3 minutes. International seminar I have seen 15 minutes are given. In 90 minutes, 4 presentation. But in my model, which has not implemented, which has not universalized also, I could not do. I told many people that you do it, but what Mittal was talking, Mitali was talking, that little bit frustration and negative attitude, they have not done. Otherwise, we used to start. So first is introduction about the seminar. Second is writing the paper. Then references. Then we gave them various articles, papers from the various journals, and asked them to comment on that. That was also for 3 hours. Then model presentation, then discussion. Then how to discuss, that also was thoroughly, after many years, I could do that, how the presentation should be done. That people are only asking questions. So there was a continuous, when presentation started, we used to give them 40 minutes. Almost, you can say, maximum 2 hours and minimum 90-minute session was there, 3:15 onwards. And 40 minutes you can take. Chairman is also from the group only. Presenter is also from group only. Initiator. So entire board. Now computer is there. Otherwise, entire board is well decorated by them. Topics were announced well in advance, so that people can go to the library, they can come reading, and they can have their suggestions. So initiator will tell that today's chairperson is so and so. He or she will introduce the chairperson. So that's also a good ability, that you know something about him. Then after the chairperson will take over, he will introduce the speaker, and speaker will be given time for presentation. Either it is a computerized PPT presentation, but paper, the hard copy of paper is given to everybody. I successfully worked with 35 students, and 35 papers are given. If it is given in well in advance, that's also fine. Then 40 minutes presentation, then followed by discussion. And here, 4 teachers were sitting, including myself. Being a senior most person, I was sitting with them. And my university people were knowing that on Monday and Friday, don't call Kothari before 5 o'clock. I told them. So any urgent meeting, and that they have supported me like anything. So after presentation, discussions, everybody should participate. They should raise the hand. Even I, being a senior member, I want to say something in between, I have to raise the hand. I cannot declare that, okay, I'm a professor and convener of the seminar. No, nothing. So that was done. And when the teacher will intervene in between, it's something is going not on the track, something which is wrong information is given, then teachers will give. After presentation is over, discussion, 30-40 minutes again, and then chairman will conclude. And after chairman's conclusion, 4 teachers who are participating as a member in the seminar group, they will give their opinions, that how was the paper, what are the shortcomings of the paper, what are the strengths and weaknesses of the paper, all these things. And there was one teacher continuously observing this. Here all 50 names are, all 35 names are written here at the vertically, and horizontally we have written frequency of asking question. You have to tally. If you are asked that, if Manjusa has asked question, I will put 1 tally. Then second is supports to the argument. Suppose X is supporting to Y, then supporting argument, that would be another point. Making observation. You are making your independent observation, that is another thing. You are reacting. Somebody is asking something and you are clarifying. Sometimes speaker may not be clear. So others can clarify that. Then quality of questions also will judge. Because sometimes in research, what they ask, oh, why you have used this methodology? Why you have this sample? No, but quality questions should be there. Then protocols of the seminar. Whether have you observed the protocols of the seminar? Have you found out discrepancy in the paper? That is also there. If you see the papers, because I have evaluated many papers, in the beginning you say India is a land of agriculture, but the end you conclude something else. You have a major premises and you have not continued with the major premises in your support, right? So finding the discrepancy, if someone is asking only one question, discrepancy during the entire session, then I feel that he has contributed well. Then conducting seminar as a chairperson, that was also judged. And how he is dealing with the members, how he is clarifying and motivating. Somebody has not at all spoken anything. In the end, he will motivate him. And then finally, he will conclude the remark. So this I followed almost 25 years. My service was in university department for 28 years, but 3 years I went as a vice chancellor. So I missed that. Otherwise, all 25 years. And today, my students are there everywhere. I can see at Kerala Central University, my student is there. Karnataka Central University, my students are there. Bhatinda, Punjab Central University, my students are there. Jammu University, my students are there. MIT also, my students are there. And when they met, they say that, sir, this, what we developed, critical evaluation of the paper and all these things, that has helped a lot. And in the beginning, we allowed them to speak in mother language, gradually to Hindi, and then they can go to the medium of instruction which is followed in the university, which was English. So this is how I could do. And as a result, I could find out that there is a good learning. So, but that credit is only 2 hours. Time spent is 4 hours. That is double the time you have to spend. And in workload, it will be 2 hours only. So irrespective or without bothering, this we could do, and we were successful. So that is the communication skill. Then ability to get knowledge from other disciplines. Ability, this is the 5th point I'm making. First was a positive attitude, learnability, learning to learn at its own, zeal for lifelong learning, communication skill. 5th is ability to get knowledge from other disciplines. We have go to the statistics people also. We have go to the psychology people also. Day before only one girl was asking in PhD coursework that, sir, life balance. She was in commerce. She said, I want to do some work on life balance of teachers. Madam, I am not clear, first of all, what is life balance. You have to first theorize this. After theorization, you have to operationalize this, how you will try to measure. Then only it is possible. So you have to, being a commerce student, you have to go to psychology for theoretical conception of this particular definition. So ability to get knowledge from other disciplines. See, any researcher has to be much familiar with the statistics, because we are using lots of inferential statistics in our social science research and quantitative research. So we have to go for ability to get knowledge from other disciplines. Then ability to work in a team, that is not there. Ability to work. We work always in isolation. Of course, nowadays it's all university, they have started Department of Research Advisory Committee or DRC, DRS or something like that. But that also I have seen many times people are confusing. DRC members are also exposing themselves as expert, and ultimately student is suffering. But we should not be in isolation. Wherever I feel that this man will be able to help, we should take appointment, we should discuss with them. So that is the teamwork. And there are many problems. Teamwork will help, right? So that was the 6th point. 7th point, I told you about creative skills. Creativity and critical thinking, that should be there. Then integrative skill, not only one skill, but you have integration of many skills, then you will be able to work. And then international outlook also. Of course, many people migrate from India. Most of the people, they feel happy because $1 is equal to 90 rupees. So people go there, but that outlook should be there, but not only 100% devoted. The national identity also should be taken care of. And last is ability to employ information and technology. Nowadays, that is very much important. There are dangers also with AI and all other things, because AI, ChatGTP, you put that I want to measure this life balance, then they will give ready-made tool to you also. But you don't know how to develop the tool. What will be the reliability of the tool? What will be the validity of the tool? How norms will be established? All these things will not be there. So that's why I say that these 10 points should be kept in mind. This I have read somewhere in 2005 university news, but still today they hold good. And I think if all teachers, we try to do that, I think that will help a lot in our personal growth, in our professional growth. And I congratulate the director of this coursework and assistant director of the coursework, because I have been involved since many years in that online only. Online has its own limitation, but even then, nobody has studied that online education ka impact kya hai. But that also, if you get the time, sometimes across the discipline, you find out that what is there. So once again, congratulations to all the directors and the office bearers of this university, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University. And thank you, all the participants. Best wishes to you. Continue at least 1 or 2 points I have narrated in my presentation. I think if you can do that, that's the wonderful. That is obligation for me. Thank you very much.
So thank you, sir. On behalf of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and especially on behalf of this entire group, my special thanks to Dr. Ramesh Kothari, sir, for being here, sparing his valuable time, and concluding this event through his insightful address. Also, my special thanks to all the participants, those have been regularly being here online. So, with this brief note, I now declare that this validatory function is over, and I would request all the persons to stand up for national anthem. सभी लोग राष्ट्रगीत के लिए खड़े रहें. सभी लोग राष्ट्रगीत के लिए खड़े रहे, और सभी के खड़े होने के बाद में ही अमोल आप राष्ट्रगीत लगाएं.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे